What's going on, YouTube family? Um, I have some good news and some bad news. So the bad news is Miss Virginia Clark, which is William Stevenson's mother. She passed away last week. I made, well, me and Reggie we made the tribute to her. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet her. My plan was to meet both of their parents, both of their moms, and kind of spread the word and learn a little bit more about them. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get up with Mr. Stevenson family. I will be back down there. The funeral was just this past weekend, so everything's real. It's really rough for them right now. But we're gonna stay strong. We're gonna keep pushing on and keep the family in our prayers. So I went down here to meet the family, and I met a lot of church members, a lot of friends, a lot of cousins. It was a really, really great experience and stuff. So without further ado, I introduce you to Mr. Wood's family and church members. Enjoy. So it's like 6 or 5 something in the morning. 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now. Just stopped to get some gas. I'm nervous because I'm nervous to see Mr. Wood's mom, my brother Reggie, and I'm off papers. I'm like free, but fingers are tingling and all the butterflies in my stomach and chest and shit like that. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. But anyway, let me get back on this road and get there. Alright, guys, peace. Alright, so I'm in the neighborhood. Rolling through the hood, dog. This section 8. I know it's dead as hell right now because it's 7, 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Everybody's still in bed from partying last night. I don't know what they do out here in Gaston. It's a ghost town. This joint right now, Conley Homes. Okay. Anybody from Gaston, they know about Conley Homes. I don't. Skirt. So I had got there like super early. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there around 10 or 11. I got there like 7 in the morning. It wasn't nothing open. So I went to Waffle House and I grabbed some breakfast for us, and we sat down and we talked a lot and ate breakfast, and yeah, it was very, very interesting. I got you. See, I was about to say she had to get that. That's Mr. Milton. That's Reggie's dad. That's that with Obama, bro. Oh, it's glare. Family pictures. For 31 years. Wow. So I walked around his house a little bit in the living room and stuff, and hallways, and was just taking some pictures and just looking at all the memorabilia they had throughout the house. Man, it had some really strong messages. It's just interesting, really, really beautiful. So I'm out here at Mr. Wood's house, his mom's house. Just got finished eating breakfast with her. I had to step outside for a second. This is. He needs to come home. His mom needs him bad, bro. His mom needs him bad. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Miss Isabel Woods. Now she's going to tell you a little bit about her son.
Hello, my son Reginald Woods that has been incarcerated half of his life for something that he did not do. At one time, they had him accused of robbing something. He was in the hospital with a sickle cell attack. Those papers were presented to them. At another time, he was at home sick. and papers were, they did the DNA that they did. They said it was not his. A possibility was somebody else's. But Peter Smith told a warden that Reginald would not tell on Bobby Baker, and therefore he would never see the ground again, which I think was very unfair.
Yes,
and I
right.
tried calling that man. I was out of town at the time, but when I called him, I regret I didn't have my tape recorder.
Yeah.
But I learned the hard way. Reginald has been a child that believed in helping others. He was obedient, but he got a little hard-headed at times, as some other children do. I won't say all. But he's one that loved people, and he showed his love.
Definitely did.
He would speak to the truth. He believed in helping others.
Yeah.
When he was in prison, there was an elderly man that had problems, and he wanted to clean him up because his sister was born with brain damage, and he was accustomed to helping to see about her. And then he also was accustomed to going around with his daddy when people were very ill. So he took a course in taking care of people when he was in Springfield, Missouri. There were several people that considered him as a close friend, some close enough to still call me Mama Woods,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. The one I'm talking to now is one I have never met before. This is my first day of meeting him. But what he is saying is positive things, and I can agree with him because from 1971, when he was born, he was taught right from wrong. It instilled in him, even though you step on the wrong base with somebody sometime, but he was still instilled to know that he had to trust Jesus and Jesus alone for his salvation. That was what he taught, and that is what he lived. And I am proud to know that he touched someone else while he was
You
incarcerated.
touched so many.
A thing that I promised the Lord when he was born, I was going to give him back to them. I didn't know how the Lord was going to use him, but it has helped me to know that he went in prison and he still kept the Lord first.
Yeah.
And he helped people, some that call me and still call me Mama Woods. Some were saved by his teaching.
Yeah.
He could show them things in the Bible because he had been taught. And I am sorry about my son and I not having the time together as we should. But I thank God that he never denied who he is and whom he belonged to. And I'm just so grateful today to be able to see a friend of his that I've never met before. But I can see that he has seen something in my son also.
Absolutely.
And that wants to try to help him to get out.
Got it, lady.
My name is Shanada Parker, and I am a childhood friend of Reginald Woods / his little sister. We grew up together.
Yeah.
His mom and my mom were really close in our church. We went to 16th Street Baptist Church. His father was our pastor.
Oh, okay.
And we grew up together like sisters and brothers.
Yeah.
And like I was saying earlier, he is my daughter's godfather.
Yeah.
And he named himself as her godfather.
Nice.
He's always been there for me as far as if I needed to talk to somebody about something. He's always encouraged me and given me information about life. You know what I mean?
Doing what big brothers do.
Doing what big brothers do. Exactly. I can remember a time I was at my mom's and I'm very afraid of reptiles.
Oh boy.
a lizard had made its way into
Oh,
our
you
home.
you was going crazy.
Was I? Well, anyway, this lizard, this little green lizard, made its way into our house, and I was petrified, just afraid. You know, here I am. I have my daughter, my mama, she's sleeping. My other sister, she's sleeping, and I'm like, "Hey, it's a lizard in the house." And my mom was like, "Okay." She goes back to sleep. My sister's like, "Okay." I said, "Somebody got to get this lizard. I can't stay here with this lizard." So I called Reginald. I think it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I said, "Hey, Reginald, you up?" He was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "I need you to come and get me."
Yeah.
He said, "Where you going?"
Yeah.
I said, "I need you to take me to my grandmother's house, me and my daughter.
Yeah.
There's a lizard
This is in here, and I'm not doing this.
I'm not staying here."
Yeah.
Do you know he got up? He said, "Okay." He said, "Okay." He said, "Well, I'm blocked in. I gotta drive my mom and daddy car."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, that's fine. I don't care how you get
here. Yeah, just come get it.
He got up in the middle of the night. Well, in the middle of the morning.
Yeah.
And he drove over and picked up me and my daughter and drove us to my grandmother's house. Checked on us. Brought me back home the next day. Checked my mom's house to make sure the lizard was gone.
Yeah.
If I needed a babysitter, he would come pick up my daughter. I wouldn't ask. He would just say, "Hey, what you doing today?" And I would tell him the things I had to do. He said, "Okay, get her ready. Get the bag ready. I'm on the way." He would make himself available. His mom and his dad, you know, they were a very, very important roles in all of our lives.
Yeah, they community pillars for real. Now I'm seeing that a lot too. Yeah.
Exactly. I would come back to pick up my daughter, and Reverend Woods, his dad.
How old were you guys at this time?
Oh, I had my daughter early.
Yeah.
I was 17.
Yeah.
I was probably about 20.
Yeah.
Because I remember my daughter being 3.
Yeah.
I remember that. It was close to springtime.
Yeah.
I guess
That's close to shortly after he got arrested. Wow.
She's about 3.
And everybody that I've been meeting, this character doesn't have. It's completely opposite to what he's been accused of.
And like we were saying earlier, he always had a smile on his face. He never complained. Even since he's been gone, he'll send me like a little message.
Yeah.
Just to encourage me.
Yeah.
When he found out I had breast cancer, "Hey sis, you okay?"
Yeah.
He would send me scriptures.
Wow.
He would send me prayers. He would always send me things to encourage me. Even though he was going
through it, in this situation.
You
Still.
would never know he was going through
Nope.
it. Because he never complained. All these years, he has never complained to me about his situation. Only thing he's ever said to me was, "You know what? It's just not fair. Life isn't fair. It's not right." You know, he said, "But you know, one day, my voice is going to be heard."
Yes.
I said, "Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is." I said, "But you just keep on doing what you're doing." Because I would always say he's the Joseph in our life. You know how Joseph had the brothers and how they did him and they did him wrong.
Yep.
You know, he's the Joseph. So I'm just waiting for Joseph to come back home. You know, my daughter talks about him all the time. "Mom, I'll be glad when he get out so I can see him again." Because she still remembers him.
Wow.
You know, she still remembers him. They still have conversations. They're friends on Facebook. They're friends in Messenger. You know, he always asks me, "How's little Ashley doing? How's she doing? She keeping her grades up? She doing what she need to do?" Always.
Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I just pray that for him and for others like him,
Yes.
that his story can be told and that justice can be prevailed for him.
Thank you so
Be able
much.
to be out and enjoy his life.
Yeah.
Because his life was taken from him so early. So early. So that's what I want for him.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You ready, young man?
No, not really.
Look at you. What you mean?
Go ahead and
Every-
introduce
you
yourself,
talking about
young
me,
man.
You know, that's me every day.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Eric Freeman. I'm Reginald's big brother. I've been on Reginald since baby. Used to change Reginald's diapers.
Wow.
Even though I'm just a few years older than he, but like I said before, we were the neighborhood babysitters.
Yeah.
If parents leave go anywhere, they didn't have to worry about babysitters because they were going to be well taken care of. And you know, we had to do some discipline, but you know, but it was in the right way.
Wait, yeah.
And I told my son, I never hurt no child. I said, them are my specialists are my children and my senior.
Yeah.
You bother them, you bothered me.
Yep.
So, you know, you have to get back when you father my babies.
I know that's right.
And I've been raising folks' children since I was a kid. Like I said, since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to be a member of Shiloh Baptist Church. I had other family members that had 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm teenagers sitting up in church with 2 babies that don't belong to me. One on one knee and one was on the other knee. Like I said, I've dealt with kids and seniors all my life. I started early age doing all this. And just like I said, Reginald has been like a little brother. We were neighbors for years. We would have cooking classes at her mom's house. I call her mom too.
Yeah. Everybody, Mama Woods.
Mama Woods. My aunt is Uncle Milton and Aunt Elizabeth to me.
Okay.
That's what their names would be. Even though they were not legally my aunt's uncle and aunt, but that's what we all call them.
Yeah, man.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
He Reverend didn't have to say Reverend Milton or Reverend this, that. He was Uncle Milton and Aunt Elizabeth.
Nice.
And then they had a daughter. She had special needs. We even took care of her.
Wow.
And she was older than Reggie.
Yeah.
But we helped take care of Sonia. Her name was Sonia. We helped take care of her. And we would, folks like, y'all know her. I said, like I always say, it's OJT. Which if you don't know, that's
on the job training. Yep, because you're going to
and
learn
I've
as you
done
go.
that years and years and years. I've been part of the military. I've had over 25 years of service in the military. But even though it was reserves and National Guard, but I still had I got my 25 over
served.
20 years. I got my 20-year letter. And I've got my time in. But I thank God, I've been down to see Reggie on several occasions. When I found out he was in Talladega, I told Mom, give me an application, get it filled out so I can get it back in. I want to see my brother.
Yeah, man.
My son, my brother, whatever. Like I said,
and
I love Reggie.
And all these years, I mean, even before, like the change, have you seen him change in any type of way since you've been going to see him and like talking to him?
Oh, he's always been inspirational. He's been a person that cared about other people. Mm-hmm. Just like me, I care about other people. I do more for other folks than I don't do for my own self.
I know that's right. So tell me about it.
And like I said, he's been always. We used to be cutting up when my parents and my dad. We was in there dancing one day at the house. They playing music. We was in there. My dad hollered, "Look at the preacher's son dancing." He said, "My dad is the preacher. I'm Reginald." He said, "Well, all right then, Reginald." And Reginald kept right on dancing. You're looking at the preacher's son and that just the dancing. He said, "My dad is the preacher. I'm not a preacher.
Yeah.
I'm Reginald.
Yeah, I'm just me.
I'm just me."
Yeah, but he loved that music though.
Oh yeah, he loved the music. He very well loved the music. And could sing, all that boy could sing.
Yeah. And
we were like I said, we were kids. We would play out in the backyard. We would have church.
Oh wow, having services stuff.
Yeah, man, we always thought he was gonna be a preacher anyway, but he ended up being a preacher. And he was up there preaching, everybody out there sing,
that's cool, man.
Going on. And we were really having church.
Yeah. Wow. As kids, man. That's...
they were saying, like it was get the shouting going on and stuff. Like I'm just playing. They said he ain't playing. He got the Holy Ghost.
Got him. Yeah.
The Holy Ghost, I got that.
Yeah.
And it was all out of love and fun and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm been praying hard and mighty for my brother to come home because I've been waiting to see him. I've been missing because we can't go down there to see him, and I miss him very much so.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Just like I said, pray. We're praying hard for you, Reginald. Come home soon. We love you, and we miss you.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, man.